Show number 4.
Beautiful.
Was that good, Sandy?
Sounds good.
Start off with,
Turn it off, people.
you know what? Rule number 1 in marketing, right? I don't even know anything about marketing.
You sound like you do.
Tell people not to do something, and what do?
Reverse psychology. That's what you're talking
Yes, I don't know anything about psychology either.
Especially not the reverse kind.
about. Right.
This is, 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Wildcard Radio, the best radio show not on the radio. That's what Clark says.
Oh, yeah.
My name's JP, and to my left is the amazing Clark.
Thanks. I'm here.
Very beautiful Daphne.
Hi.
Oh, there she is.
She is here, people. She's here today.
Her mic has a delay. It'll be really
Some
annoying.
lag.
And then also, in my opinion, the very beautiful Sandy as well.
Thank you so
He's
much.
not bad looking.
Been waiting for that.
I know, man.
Even in the pajamas. Like, we've got 2 of the 4 hosts in pajamas
Yeah.
today. I didn't get the memo. JP didn't get the memo. But,
You're lucky us 2 showed up today.
I don't
Well,
get any memos.
well, we're happy to have you. And you guys, I mean, y'all look super comfy. I'm a little jelly, if I'm being honest, because y'all look really comfy.
It should always be pajama day. Pajama day makes everything better.
Right. I think that's why a lot of people go into like healthcare, because basically you wear pajamas to work.
Pajama day
Tongue twister.
stopped in like elementary school, right?
No, it's called sweatpants. Every day,
think-
all day.
I think high school they have like Spirit Week where they do pajama day once.
That's what's kind of dangerous. I'm just saying.
This is all goodwill.
Am I
and
being too
available.
creepy there? Everybody's too wound up for pajamas, I think. Sandy, get me out of here.
We're done.
Okay, good.
Moving on.
Out.
All right, something that I've neglected to do in the past that, real big-time shows do is just plug their email and website, right?
Oh yeah, that'd probably be helpful.
And we've been throwing out Facebook posts like where we're located and all that, but I'm going to say it all right now. If you want to email the show, it's show@thewildcardradioshow.com. If you want to go to our website, which is slowly under construction, it's thewildcardradioshow.com. And so far, you can listen to our show on iTunes Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and as of today, iHeartRadio.
Sweet.
And then the last one I'm waiting on is Alexa. So she's taking her freaking time. And then, you know what? I never think about this, but all the podcasts say like and subscribe. Don't you hate it when everyone says that on the YouTube or wherever?
I mean,
but it
you know,
kind
it's
of really
helpful.
does matter. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, because what happens is the more likes you get, the more people see your stuff, because it's
Yeah.
all the stupid algorithms and everything else they have on there. But
So
yeah,
you have to play the game, huh?
right.
I don't like
So,
that.
Well, do
You
your own
trump
thing,
it
buddy.
and just
I'm bad at it.
pay your way to 1,000 likes.
Can you do that? We'll do that.
Yeah, enough
Sounds
boosts.
good.
I think we could probably, yeah,
Yes.
for
Okay.
$1 billion, we
You'll
could probably
hear
get
us
1,000
whether-
likes.
You'll hear us whether you want to or not. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll be there, whether you want us or not.
Well, when Daphne and Clark got here, Sandy and JP were doing the old gentleman's dance, as they say, on the
You
PS3.
have to duel it out every other day or so.
Tiger
otherwise-
Woods Golf 2000 and something.
Yeah, I think we said 3 last time. Is that what we
Yeah,
landed on?
I was just
2003.
spouting numbers
Okay.
out. I don't really know what.
I mean, I think PS3 came out in like 2008.
So
I don't really remember. No, older than that.
when Daphne was
2006.
in about
all
third
those
grade or
numbers
something
run
like
together
that.
for me.
Haha.
So that made me
She's
think.
doing the math in her head now. She's like, yeah, that's probably about right.
No.
I was a really late adopter to
You were
video
adopted?
game. I might have been. My parents wouldn't let me have a video game console until I was in like the 9th grade. They finally let me get a Nintendo, but I think it had been out for a while. And
What
by-
did you get? Just like an NES?
Yeah, by Nintendo I mean NES,
Like original.
Mario, Duck Hunt, right?
Yeah.
I think I had Double Dribble,
Okay.
and I mean the pixels, bro.
Oh yeah, but it
were
was
hella pixels.
but it was the most awesome thing you ever saw ever when you were a kid.
So I was thinking, yeah, okay, I was in 9th grade. A lot of kids had them as kids. I figured this could be like almost the whole show. Because I wanted to get everyone's, what was your first console? What was your favorite game? And basically see how many games Daphne has never heard of.
It'll be a long
I mean,
list.
there's
Probably.
it's one of my favorite games to play is where is she from?
Okay, well, you're assuming that I never played any games whatsoever, so I wouldn't know about any of them.
I'm sure
And
you're really good at that.
I played a fair amount. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you do.
Does she have gamer's thumbs? Do you know what the gamer's thumb is?
Isn't that where your thumb hurts from
That's-
playing so much?
So maybe she
That's
is
bad.
legit.
You shouldn't have that.
I mean, if you play a lot.
Anybody who's ever like taken a 9-hour car ride in the back seat with a Game Boy,
Oh my god. Yeah.
with no lights or no backlit display, so like you pass under an overpass.
That's right.
You're done until that thing comes back.
It didn't have a light.
No,
so
it starts to get dark, and now you're done.
You're
You know
screwed.
what?
Yeah.
I
No,
never
you would
had
you would
that.
no, you would just hurry on the lamppost. You would like try and catch up
Are we
underneath
playing Super
each.
Mario in your scenario?
No, on the Game Boy. The Game Boy that
The
didn't-
lamppost. You said I'm not.
Like street lights as you're driving
Oh,
by the
yeah,
street
yeah,
lights.
yeah,
So you have to like
Right.
plan
Like
each
every
move
other-
strategically every
right.
like 3 seconds. You're going under a street light.
I was at.
Thank you.
She
I got you.
transported me to the Christmas Carol. Snowy lampposts.
I think you're
Right.
thinking about
1937.
I was thinking whatever
I think you're
the hell
thinking about
Mario
Narnia.
jumps on at the end of each level.
Oh,
well,
that's how our brains
I
work.
went immediately.
Oh,
there.
flagpole. He does a flagpole.
Flagpole.
Yeah.
Not lamppost. That's it.
That was the one.
I-
Flagpole.
Yeah. Well, you know where my mind immediately went.
Yeah.
So,
No.
I played a lot of Super Mario when I was a kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember there was one time JP bought this, they come out with the new SNES. All the games
Right.
are built into it.
Yeah.
JP got that for his daughter one Christmas. He's like, let's open this bastard up and
Yeah.
and play it. We'll be playing it for hours, right? We made it maybe like 10 minutes. We played like all the games from our childhood, and we're like, this
His epilepsy. in the box.
we put it right back in that
It was
box.
flashing lights and like nausea.
Right.
Is all it was.
Nostalgia.
10 minutes, he was like,
Not nostalgia.
No. I mean, like
Nausea.
nostalgia was
Like literally.
right.
Nausea.
The nostalgia did not outweigh
Yeah,
the
you're
nausea.
playing a racing game. It's just like blinking.
Yeah.
One of us was going to have an epileptic seizure
And
Right.
we used to watch that as
In short
kids,
order.
man, like hours.
a day.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad.
So after 10 minutes or so, he's like, you want to play some Modern Warfare?
Do you think there was any
Yeah.
Put that back in, yes,
subconscious,
please.
well,
we went into it with like
stuff in there?
We went into it
Subliminal.
with
yeah.
our expectations set really, really high. We
Yeah,
thought we were gonna relive our childhood.
Now that was
and we were
nostalgia.
thoroughly disappointed whenever it was not all we
bad.
remember it.
Well, you guys just saved me $30 in 15 or 20 minutes because that's what I was planning to do with our kids when they get a little bit older. Was like, oh, it's
Man.
cool. We're going to go buy all the retro games, and I mean the controllers are so much simpler back then. It's like
Yeah.
it's a directional button,
had
an A and a B.
Exponentially less buttons than you have on a
like
current
like
controller.
literally the 3 and 4 year old we have could probably do them now. What we were doing, like JP said, when we were 9th grade, we were like 12 years old. We were like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is awesome.
Right.
We thought we were doing good if we did up, down, A, B, back, whatever. And
Go ahead
yeah.
and buy one. It looks good on the shelf.
Yeah. So I actually still have all of my original games. Like I still have a Game Boy, not a Game Boy. What's it called? The Game Gear, the Sega version.
Oh, okay.
I had a Game Gear
my
with
God.
Sonic
There you
and
go.
everything. I still have one of those.
You're a rich kid.
Well, that was the first one that my parents actually bought me, and the only reason they did that, my mother had a bit of a video game addiction when I was a kid coming up. So you talk about the car rides. Do you guys remember the little Tiger entertainment systems they had? It was like the original Game Boy, but it was just one specific game.
Yeah, I remember
like
those.
football or something.
Well, they had Paperboy, they had football, they had a Knight Rider version. That's what I had. These are the three I had.
Yeah.
And so all you like, my mom would actually play them on the drives. She would
That's
say,
interesting, bro.
"Yeah." Like I was like, "Mom, can I have a turn?" She's like, "Hold on, I'm just gonna get to the next level." And because she's a nervous rider in the car,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it got her mind off of it. I like. Yeah. So anyway,
Nice.
Mom would just beep 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 beep. I just be in the backseat twiddling my thumbs, reading a book, or taking a nap, waiting on my video game because my mom was.
Yeah. Mom to get done.
Cool.
Yeah, it was, and I still have it to this day.
And what was your game on that?
Dude, I'm a huge GoldenEye fan.
GoldenEye.
Dude, love GoldenEye. I
That's
still
the
got
first thing
Mario Kart.
First thing I think of when I hear the Nintendo 64 is
Yeah.
is just gold.
You think GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are not.
That's
Yeah.
a good bit though.
Gonna
What's
believe
everybody's first video games? What was yours?
Never played GoldenEye ever.
You've never played
Never played
GoldenEye? Okay,
GoldenEye.
I'm bringing it next
But
time.
I've heard about it a lot. Like I even know, like the thing is, one of the things about GoldenEye is you can't be Oddjob because he's too
You
good.
can't be
or
two
something.
characters. You can't be Oddjob and you can't be
Jaws.
because Jaws is really tall.
I thought,
Yeah, so he's an easy shot.
So it was
he's
like a cheat.
headshot
Oddjob is
level.
fat.
See, but
Yeah.
I even know that because I know the game is so
You
popular.
must have had enough friends that did. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
No, I've never played it.
We used
I
to
don't
have
know. Whatever that
marathons.
era was for Nintendo 64,
You
that
just
was
skipped
when
over that whole thing.
I guess was.
I'd have been in high school, middle school, and high
myself.
school.
That really makes me want to like bust out the GoldenEye, but I'm so afraid it'd be like the Super Nintendo stuff where I'd finally get it
No.
loaded up
Oh,
and it'd be
okay.
like, my childhood would be ruined.
I don't
Daphne's
think it would
choking.
be though.
I'd
I
go
don't
play
think
it
it would
again,
be.
and I don't.
Because I grew up on the Nintendo 64, and I had gotten one for my son recently, and I love it just as much as he does. Like
A 64, not a Wii.
No,
a
a
64.
Nintendo 64.
Okay, just checking,
I got him
just
the
checking.
original games to go with it. And yet the graphics are definitely not as good as I remember them being, but not so bad that it's unplayable.
Right. See, I still would, for the longest time, I would bring out the Wii set up on one TV and with Mario Karts and all the other really cool, like, throwback games that they were doing to kind of bring back the Nintendo 64 vibe. But it was the Wii, which was awesome, back when it came out with the motion controllers and everything. That was just like the coolest thing ever to have. But I would bring out the Nintendo 64 and I'd bring out the Wii. And everybody would just end up playing the Nintendo 64 because it's just, it's just a little bit of nostalgia or whatever. It was awesome. But like you said, the graphics aren't there compared to like, all the stuff we're dealing with these days, Wii's. And I've never actually played a PlayStation 4. I stopped playing video games at PlayStation 3. That was when I like it. I still have that.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Take a stand.
Yeah.
I was super shocked when I saw the golf game because I haven't played. I mean, I played the Nintendo 64 recently, but besides that, I haven't really played a whole lot of games. The Wii, but those aren't realistic at all. And the golf game is so freaking realistic. Like, I had a hard time figuring out the controls because the controls had to match the way the person moved. And, like,
Right.
I've never played a video game where they matched like that. There's always a delay or a button, or it's never accurate to what you're doing.
Right.
I pictured Daphne playing a lot of Dance Dance.
Revolution.
on
Kind
the
of,
Wii.
yeah.
Yeah, we was looking at about that time.
All right. You want to take a first break?
Let's take it first break. Yeah, we'll come
We'll
back.
come back with JP and some of the magic.
We definitely never heard about your. Maybe we can do a quick.
Oh, yeah,
throwback,
we're going to hit everybody
Okay.
all over the course
Good.
of the show. Yeah.
I'm curious.
We are back to segment 2, which is my favorite one because it's all about my top 5. JP's top 5 today is sponsored by my favorite painting company. I bet you can't guess who it is.
Sherwin-Williams.
Yes!
Ding, ding, ding.
Just kidding. I don't like them. Harvey Paintings, local. Sherwin is from, I don't know where they're from.
I don't know, but I think Harvey uses paints from Sherwin because when he painted my house, I got him.
I don't know. Harvey, use local paint. Anyway, Harvey Painting, 229-809-6577. Fine painting, prep work.
Oh, yeah.
What were the other bullets, bro? You remember those?
Yes, definitely the prepping.
Yes, I've got
Fine
you.
oil
Fine
and enamels.
That was it.
The
Oils, enamels.
Oil
See,
based, yes.
we're not paint guys, so it doesn't come naturally to us, but we want to get all the verbiage correct, right?
Yes. It's important because otherwise people are going to think he's stupid, but really in this topic, we're just not as well
Also,
informed.
I like to think I'm a friend of the Harvey Painting family, and I've heard they just had a awesome new baby.
Yep.
So we want to say
Congratulations.
congrats.
Yep. Happy pretty little baby boy.
Don't get paint on him, though.
Don't paint the baby.
No.
Don't paint the baby.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Really
All right.
good.
We started talking about video games today, and, I don't ever write my list ahead of time. It just comes to me like a premonition of sorts. During the break, I
Freestyle list.
I just minority report it down on a wooden ball. That's for anyone who watches movies.
All the time.
Genuinely sorry.
Thinking about video games and how it's amazing, but they have some things in common with the show. Sandy, did you know that?
Tell me about what things they have in common.
You've never
JP.
thought about this before?
I have not. I am now, though.
I think we all
I've
are.
thought about it for like a little while, and there were like 4 similarities.
You sure you don't have 5?
Well, I was like, man, I want to spend a little more time thinking about it.
There you go.
And then I came up with 5 similarities between video games and Wildcard Radio.
Definitely.
All right, here we go. Number 5. The number 5 way video games are like Wildcard Radio. This video game involving an ornery gorilla was the inspiration for Clark's AOL chat name, Honky Dong. Oh, yeah.
You were cracking up as you were going. I saw
Yeah.
you starting to lose it.
Honky dog.
Hey, that's the magic.
He
When
got
you
excited.
feel
Yeah.
it, you got to embrace it.
Yeah, just go with it. Let
I
it
like
ride.
it. I like it.
Then the number 4 game that's like a Wildcard Radio. This video game is Sandy's favorite because it allows him to be something that's otherwise pure fantasy. Rock Band.
You
That is a really good game. Like, I haven't thought about that one in a while. Loved that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Thank
I bet
you.
he's really good at it.
I love being.
No,
the center of
I don't
attention.
know. I've never seen him.
Actually, pretty terrible at it.
Oh, okay.
It's a running joke in the household where
Mm-hmm.
I get on drums and it is just I am the
Horrendous,
worst at the
right.
game. Really bad at
Okay.
it. Really bad at it.
Well,
So
all
thanks
right.
I know,
for
it's-
opening that wound back up, by the way, JP.
Counterintuitive. You
It's not funny when you make the joke sadder.
love it. Sadder than
leave it
Sandy
alone.
already is in
It's
general.
sad inside.
Right.
All right. This is the number 3 video game. It's like Wildcard Radio. This 1982 Atari game was named after Daphne's part-time job. Pole position. No, we know what that is.
Party
Gross.
hard.
No race cars in that one.
So you got to buy tires.
Coming to the stage, Destiny.
You guys.
Oh, Becky.
Oh, here he is again.
Becky's dumplings. Okay, here we go. And number 2 video game that's like Wildcard Radio. This open world video game is based on Clark's shower drain. Redhead extinction. Oh, burn. That one hurts.
Red
I got the
Dead.
preview of that earlier
Right.
today,
It
and
felt good?
I was excited about it. Yes. I was like, "That's the one, JP. That's the one."
If
Right.
you're expecting number 1 to suck, not this week. Number 1 video game that's like Wildcard Radio. This 1997 game is based on a movie Daphne co-starred in
Uh-oh.
with R. Kelly. GoldenEye.
Boom.
And applause.
I don't fully get
Thank
that
you.
one,
Oh, you don't
but
want
I have
to.
a feeling
You
it's
don't
not
want
nice.
to.
Thank you, City of Albany. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was good.
And neighboring counties.
And, that one dude in Athens.
Best top
That's
5
right.
ever.
Hopefully. Best ever?
Loved it.
Huh.
Loved it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We're going
was
by
awesome.
applause. You win.
Getting back to basics, I guess.
Right. Block and tackle.
Taking it back to the beginning.
Okay, so despite all of the listeners that hate my voice, you did ask me to go ahead and finish my video game origin
I did.
story, right?
Yeah. Curious.
So I had the NES, and I was like in 9th grade with Mario and Duck Hunt and Jubble Dribble, right?
Right.
Tecmo Bowl, maybe. My parents were so like hardcore about it, me like being in front of it for too long. Now TV was fine, right? I watch TV all day, Al Bundy, whatever it is.
Right.
Good babysitter.
But yeah, video games were the devil, so I played it for short amounts of time, right?
Right.
So I never got anything after that one until like I went to college, and all my friends had, I don't know, Super Nintendos or like I think
Original PlayStation?
Sega might have been coming
The
around.
Genesis?
Yeah. It would have been the Genesis, right? Genesis
What about
and the
NES?
Super Nintendo.
I had a buddy, my buddy Russell, who says I micromanage the show. He had a Dreamcast. It was the
Yeah.
one that would be like, it's thinking.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
That was the first one to do a disc, I think, was the Dreamcast.
Was it?
I believe so.
PlayStation came out about the same time. They were
Yeah.
They were both disc based.
Yeah,
but
but
Dreamcast was
They
always
they marketed it
better.
as like it was learning,
Right.
so it was a little creepy,
Yeah, you're like, is it
But it
listening?
wasn't.
And now we have Alexa
the
who
games
hears
for
everything.
that thing were really weird. And
They were.
It's like
Yeah, it did not last.
no,
No.
I
But
don't think I've ever even heard of a Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
looking back now, I read something that was like, oh, the Dreamcast was so far ahead of its time because it was so much more powerful than the PlayStation and blah blah blah. Yeah, I never had a Dreamcast.
No. I knew a guy that did. We played it once. I was like, no, I'll go back to the.
That's where all your Final Fantasies and
Right.
You're right.
stuff like
Whoever
that.
said
Yeah.
that the games were weird, you're right. They were weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always odd, weird games for sure.
It was, and they were like $50-$60.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to get it less than that.
Yeah, yeah. And $50-$60 back then was basically half the system.
Yeah,
Like,
if you could afford to pay $300
Yeah.
for the Dreamcast and then $50 a game, you were great. But if your parents didn't love you that much, then you were stuck. You were still playing Tecmo Bowl on the
Yes.
NES, like JP.
Sometime, I don't know, either in college or after, I did get a PS1 and I played it a little bit. But
what
I
were the
didn't-
games you played on that?
I'm sure I've always played golf. I've always played college football.
You had Gran Turismo, right? Because we.
Oh my gosh, Gran Turismo. Oh, man, dude, I remember
for the
that.
original PlayStation.
Yes.
It's so
you could design so many
realistic,
cars.
though.
Yeah, that was ahead of its
That-
time, I think. That was
Okay,
huge.
hold on. I'm gonna say something a little offensive here. Was it not so realistic that it was a little boring?
Yeah, because
what I mean?
all the other driving games up until that point, you're like jumping bridges and
Yeah.
like doing, two-wheel maneuvers.
Also, the driving mechanics on the game are so difficult.
They were so hard. The first car that I got
have
into
it.
on that game.
I have that game now on
Really?
Either PS3 or PS4, and the mechanics are really hard
Really?
to navigate. Yeah.
And it makes
So-
it a little bit not fun if you're
But-
looking for like an arcade racer. Like me and JP just want to like drive around and wreck into
Bump
stuff.
stuff and whatever.
But it's
yeah.
like, no, you got
you got to stay on that track.
I mean,
It's realistic. Yeah.
it's realistic 0 to 60. It takes you 5 minutes to get up there. And
I used to
God-
love it.
God forbid
I
there's
was-
the
a
first
gear
wall you hit is you're done.
I remember the first time I played that game, I was at my brother-in-law's house, and he had just gotten it, and we literally stayed up all night and pulled an all-nighter playing that game, and we unlocked so many cars, and we just kept. But we were going for the kind of the science end of it, where you're a little bit more into the aerodynamics and which car's faster.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They put a turbo on, and the wheels were different, and everything was so much. You could actually, this is the mechanic in me, but that we were tweaking out the cars,
Right.
And it was awesome. I remember
That's
just
right.
all-nighters.
Well, I remember in that game, you had to get a license before you played any of the cool races. And to get a license, you had to like
Beat the game
stop
almost.
on a dime. You had to, but it took, that's what I remember of that game is
Sandy?
like grudging through like
This is Sandy.
ridiculous.
Sandy wouldn't have done that. He'd go on like Pirate Bay and try to find some unlocked version of the game so he wouldn't have to go through that because he's such a
Because
nonconformist.
I'm a millennial and that's just how we like things handed
You
to us.
want
Dude, cheat codes.
Easy
Like
street.
we like
Easy.
our generation developed cheat codes. Like I don't think the Ataris had quote unquote cheat codes. They may
No,
have had
but
some Easter
but they had
eggs
the
and
game
stuff.
Genie. You guys remember the game Genie?
I do not remember the
that's
Game Genie.
right.
Plugged your cartridge into the game Genie and then you plug the game Genie into your
That
system.
was the first
It sat
cheat
in
thing.
between the game
Okay.
and the console, and you had a code book, and it would just inject code into your game
That was
in real
so
time.
ghetto.
So if there were no official cheat codes, man, then you were like a million coins or whatever it is,
Right.
1,000 lives.
I never played
Well, that's
one
cool.
of those things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you just bought the cheat code books by themselves. I didn't know there was an actual.
They
For
Things.
for the
for
older
the games that didn't
yeah.
have official cheat codes.
Yeah, back in the day
You know what I
before
mean?
you could look online or
Yeah.
you
Was
could
Was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
buy a
basically
book
like
at the
jailbreaking
store.
a game?
Well,
It sounds like
essentially
it.
was. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it sat in between the two devices, and it just like, it was.
See, I knew Sandy. I knew it. I knew it.
Man, I had to cheat.
He had to cheat.
Had to cheat.
See, I never got into the cheat codes. I would look up like Street Fighter and stuff like that. I wanted to know how to do the moves. But like I just never really got into cheat codes except for Grand Theft Auto. I wanted the cheat codes, needed the cheat codes in Grand Theft Auto. Just when I played that game, I always wanted 1,000 lives and to get out of jail free cards and all that stuff to be able to just all right, cool, my car's a boat now, whatever.
Spawn a Harrier out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
That
I
was
remember.
fun.
I remember like specifically the first time that I ever walked in and saw somebody playing Grand Theft Auto. Like it's very vivid in my mind because
Grandma?
I was like, this is the coolest shit that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
that hooker?
You just take my stories and just immediately just upside down.
Perversion.
It's
like
okay,
he perverts them.
Sandy.
It's fine.
Sweet grandma to be playing GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the hooker, grandma.
I'm gonna steal her money first, sugar. That's what Grandma would do.
Was your stupid story over? Are you?
Oh, you're right. Less of JP is what the listeners say.
Hey man, look, we just
My bad.
cater to please.
Yes.
I could talk about video games for the rest of the show.
No.
is
pretty
that what
mu-
we're doing? Can I?
Can we?
No. All I was going to say is let me hurry up and get my everything in. Once I got the PS3, that's really when I started playing hard. That was like I was married at that time. I didn't have a kid yet. I was like,
Yeah.
come home from work and just get it.
Right.
PS3.
JP's
PS3,
very
right, the video game.
specific though about the
So-
games that he plays. Like like one of his faves is Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 games in the series. I ask him about the other games. He doesn't give a shit
No,
about any of
that's
those.
the one I like.
I was like, so number 2 just
Yes.
does something special for you. He's like, that's it.
It gets him.
So,
It gets him.
Basically
it's like
all the
when
games
your
are.
dad still wears penny loafers, and you're like, Dad, nobody wears those anymore. It's like, this is what I want.
I'm
right?
wearing them. Yeah.
I like them, and that's it.
Except if there was 3 different kinds of penny loafers that
That's
were all
my-
exactly the same.
No.
essentially.
But maybe a little bit more
Oh.
comfortable or
There's only
he's
one.
got his specifics that he likes.
I am a one game man. So.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we also have Rory McIlroy.
Get
golf,
outta here.
And he does not like that. But Tiger
No.
Woods
Tiger Woods, y'all.
is the one that he,
Okay.
So if it does not reach out and grab him, he will not play it.
I understand. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's really video games are kind of an outlet for all of us anyway. So if it's not your cup of tea. Like, I used to be really into the first-person shooters and the racing games, but I never really cared anything about any of the sports games. I would play Madden 64, whatever that first version of that was that came on the Nintendo 64. Like, I would play that one. I had that one. And I would play it when my cousins came over, and that's what they wanted to play. But really, if I was just, playing, I don't want to say playing with myself, but if I was playing by myself, I would do Mario Kart, or I would play all of the Marios. When that first Nintendo 64 Mario came out, where everything was basically
Mario Lopez.
You're saved by the bell. But no, like, I forget what it was called. Mario 64, I think. But anyway,
full 3D.
And it was basically, he could spin his head, you could do all this other stuff, and I was like, dude, this is 3-dimensional. It's not, obviously, it's still 2D, but like, just the graphics at that point were blowing my mind, because it's a talk about an open world thing. Like, that was the first one I really remember.
I want to say for sure that everybody had played that, because I thought it came with the system. Like, if you had an
Mario
N64, you didn't have a choice but to get Mario with it too.
And then they have different packages where, like, Cruising USA is another one I used to love. Like, I played that one all the time. And it's kind of a mix between the Gran Turismo and the, arcade style. Like, it's a bit more of the,
That's the one you see in the arcades.
Yeah, the Cruising USA. Yep, that was where it started.
That's the one with the bikini ladies.
That is the one with the bikini ladies. And
That's a very horny game.
It's like, oh, well, I lost, but at least I got to see some boobs.
Right.
Very pixelated, but
hey, back in the day,
we're not bad. They're not bad.
Now we got to bring up Tomb Raider. You're talking about pixelated boobs.
Oh yeah,
Lara Croft.
Picture a little horny, like,
whoa,
8-year-old Sandy, getting.
I don't want to picture that. You're making everyone picture that.
I'm just saying.
Albany.
Put yourself in my position.
You just wanted to say that.
That was the greatest game.
All right, so I'm just curious, guys. What's the longest video game binge you've ever had, and what game was it?
Go JP.
I've probably played Modern Warfare for 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's rookie stuff.
Hours?
I want to say I've seen you do that on multiple
But that was
occasions.
that
one
was
Saturday.
This was, like I said, this was pre-kid. Sunday afternoon, no kids.
Right.
I keep saying no kids, because you can't do that anymore.
Longest binge.
4 hours? That's not even a binge. That's like, I don't consider that a binge.
It is when you're married.
No. So my ex-wife, when she was going through school, she would come in and study, or I would get off work and she would go to the gym or whatever. And anyway, I would have that. And then I'm a early riser for the most part. I would get up on Saturday mornings and play for 4 hours before she ever woke up.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, so she was in school, going to night, studying, whatever. I mean, it was just, I had nothing better to do back then. Life was simple. And I played video games all the time. And I did, like, Modern Warfare 4 is the only Modern Warfare I really got into, but I loved it. And then World of Warcraft online. We haven't touched on the computer games at all, but that was what I kind of grew up with. My parents had a computer back in like 1980, whatever, when the first, the home units kind of really came out with the computers. And that's what we did as a family. We would play Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that on the computer. Like, we'd all sit around and somebody have their hand on the A button and somebody have their hand on the keyboard. And we got to, who would ring in on the Jeopardy question or whatever when you knew it. And like, as a family, we would play that. And that was really, I guess, looking back, even the first video game I ever had before any of the Game Gears or anything else was that a laptop?
Suck it.
Or that old, yeah. Yeah.
Dude. It was a sound effect. It wasn't me.
Yeah. But World of Warcraft, anybody ever play that?
Nope.
I'm the only nerd in the room.
Know all about it though.
Do you?
Well, I mean, no.
Everything I know about
all
I've
about
seen
how
on,
dorks.
South
Oh,
Park.
it's so like,
Yeah. Exactly.
it's one of those things that if you have at all an addictive personality, or if you like the open world, like RPG, grow a character, get to know them, like,
Let's be
choose them and
specific.
stuff.
The majority of that game is not the gameplay; it's the grinding to get coins and shit. And
Yes.
and
Yes,
you're just
and then
literally
questing and
performing inane
tasks.
tasks like over and over and over again for hours until you get enough, farm enough, whatever.
Right.
To then go. So the actual gameplay is very little, and most of it's like
So they would do like
trudging
raids
through shit.
Yeah, they would do raids and stuff, but really it was I think crack a cold one. What color are the mountains there, Snady?
Call more attention to it.
Yeah, it's
Please.
fine. You're welcome. Yeah, I can do that. So for me, and I think, I mean, it makes sense anyway, the video games, the guys that like the World of Warcraft and stuff, it's the ones that get bored. I would play a video game, I'd buy it one day, I would stay up all night and beat it, and then I'd hardly ever play it again after that.
Ew, gross.
World of Warcraft, on the other hand, is one of those, like, the guys have been playing it for 10 years now or longer, and they still, you can't, quote unquote, Beat it.
Gross.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you
what
can
it
go on.
Do you not find
go
a
on-
different verbiage?
conquer.
Like,
No,
different
like, that's
way
what
to
you do with a
phrase
video game
it?
is you beat it. You beat the video game.
Beat the video
I can't think of another word. I mean, you could say conquer, but
Beat it like it owes you money.
yeah.
We're
you
still
can-
talking about games.
You can go on eBay and like find characters for sale from World of Warcraft where people have basically done nothing but like
Yeah,
do
all the
the
hard
bullshit,
work. Yeah,
and then
so now
they get
you're
online
ready.
and they sell their
Oh yeah,
character.
for hundreds, if not
Yeah, for a
thousands
few
of dollars.
$100.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pretty, I bet you didn't know that.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
crazy.
That's stupid.
It was about that time.
Yeah, yeah.
For what, bro?
Go ahead and take number 2.
Somebody to
Wait a minute. Let's try that again.
Don't
Go
take
ahead
a
and
number two.
a
Sandy
break
says
number
he's
2.
got to take a number 2, so we're going to go to break number 2 as well. When we come back, maybe we'll get a little bit of positivity and some more game talk.
Yeah, we could do that.
Less JP, they say.
He
More
really-
Sandy,
More
they
Sandy.
say.
He's gonna get. Yeah, I'm sure they said that.
Everybody
they said
wants
less
to
of you
bang
and more
Clark.
of me.
And Daphne just needs to get goddamn drunk.
I'm gonna have to read this.
So there it is.
Comment myself.
That was
to
it. I just said it.
determine.
That was a pretty good paraphrasing of it.
Wait, what?
Wait, it literally said less JP and more Sandy.
If we're gonna,
That's what I needed to get drunk?
Yes.
So from our Facebook page, Sandy needs to talk more, JP less, Daphne needs another drink for having to hang out with all the guys, and Clark sounds like the handsome guy next door.
I like almost
Fuck
all
you,
of
bitch.
that.
Oh, that's
Are we recording?
yes.
Oh yeah,
We live?
we're
Well,
live,
we're-
baby.
We're as live as we get
Yep.
with our.
Fuck you, bitch.
It's all right, JP.
But what's funny is that she was just kidding. Like,
So am I.
okay,
So she
you
doesn't-
look like you're kidding. You really do.
doesn't want to hear more of me.
Right. No, I mean, it's yeah. It's intended to be funny, much like our reviews from our good friend Chris Harvey.
Well, we got
Harvey
a lot of
Painting.
Our
fucking comedians that
podcast is
listen.
intended to be funny.
Yes,
true.
and now the
Many
comments
people do
and
not find
reviews are
Yes.
funnier. Yeah, that's okay too.
See, we have to laugh to let them know when to laugh. They're stupid
We're all crying inside. Trust me.
every day.
Where are we at, Sandy?
And we're back. we're back in, JP.
Is this segment 3?
This is number 3.
What happens in segment 3?
Well, I can tell you. In segment 3, we have Clark's positivity segment.
Hey,
Almost did productivity.
I mean, you know,
Maybe
it's
a
kind
little
We
of.
already did
anti-productive.
that, didn't we?
No, we have to redo it.
Oh, crap.
Let him in
Did
on
he
the
forget
secret.
that already?
Yes.
like,
No, I remember doing it.
yeah, we did. We did
Yeah.
it, and
Well,
then
no, you're right, we did
Daisy
do
was
it.
on. We yeah, we're gonna go.
We decided we wanted to do it better. So we're back.
Oh, my God.
You like that?
Clark, bring me up, bro.
I feel like you could use a little bit. You know what? Like you're right there, close, but you can't quite get there
Oh, yeah.
in the video game. Just to be
Grinding.
clear, like we're talking about video games.
How about everywhere?
How about the podcast episode? We're just grinding. We're like, we're gonna get through it. We're having a, whatever.
You're learning good life lessons like that,
You
right?
do.
Shut
Really.
up.
It's like it's all about
Take us into it.
I'm
Clark.
not learning anything. Sorry, Clark.
So help him. He's not learning anything, except for how not to learn.
He needs this more than anybody.
That's
Stop,
the thing.
Sandy.
Look at him when you're
This
talking.
is Clarky Poo's bit.
They
Go
need-
ahead, bro. Sandy.
Sandy's welcome to chat during my bits. I like Sandy's feedback. It's good.
More Sandy, they say.
More Sandy. We love Sandy. Everybody loves
Excuse
Sandy.
me. I will stop talking now so y'all can just get at it.
All right. I mean, you're welcome to talk.
Sandy, get in there.
Also, yeah. Sandy, get in there.
You're killing me. Take it out, put it in.
Which is it?
Ooh,
What do you
soccer
want?
moms,
Make
not-
up my mind.
Just
Soccer moms, turn it down.
tell me what you like, and I'll do it if you ask me to.
You're horny. Why are you so horny during this bit?
He's reliving all those video game bosomy
You
ladies that
always
we all.
get horny during his
We
bit.
just
Why?
talked about how like he's the hot guy next door, right? What was it?
You got horny on
Handsome.
that, didn't you?
He sounds so good.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, Clark. Go
Voice
ahead.
is so
I mean, it's no
soothing.
worries.
He's
We're all.
just extra spicy. I don't know what's up with that. Go ahead, bro.
I'm good. This is fine. Mm-hmm. So, in life, as in the video games, there's certain achievements or save points and stuff. That's kind of where the positivity is going today, guys. We're gonna get to one of these achievements, and I think the success of the show is going to be our next big achievement that we're going to go for.
Save point.
Save points.
Keep going.
Yeah, save
we
points.
saved.
Yeah,
Just saved the show.
That's what it was. Okay,
We'll get
magic
99
and then,
gold coins from it. Too.
Yes. Keep going.
sweet. I need a health pack. I feel like today is one of those. Like you know what I'm talking about. Don't
Health pack.
Yeah, like they always have the little medic packs, the first aid kits, the whatever, the bandages, whatever it is. that
No, I don't
Morphine
like
that you
that.
juice yourself
You don't like
up
those?
with.
That's not the boost
Just
you
give
need
me
today.
bullets.
Just
Give me more
I need more bullets. Just give me
Don't
more
give me
bullets.
A Band-Aid.
JP's like,
I'm gonna go out
don't-
shooting.
anything that would help my teammates,
No.
trash that.
Yeah, I'm
just
good.
more
No Band-Aid
bullets.
is going to save the way I play. Sorry,
Yeah.
Clark.
No, you're good,
I
buddy.
apologize for Sandy. Please keep going.
It was nice of him.
Yeah, it was very nice of him to apologize for you interrupting the bit. It was
like
whatever.
it.
Yeah, it's fine. This is a two-way street, buddy. It's give and take.
It's a good bit. So
Yeah.
far.
So I'm loving it. So save
Don't
points.
say that. You can't say that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Keep going.
Watch me. I'm a rebel. I don't care. So back to the save points that we were talking about so awesomely a moment ago. In life, we also have save points where it's an achievement, it's a goal, it's whatever you have that you're trying to work hard to get to. Sandy was talking about grinding things out to try to, just get through the game, get through that level. And then life's the same way. Like if you want to get an achievement or accomplish a task or whatever, it's all about the grinding it out, the
What if-
all-nighter of working your butt off.
What if what I want is to grind one out?
I mean, I feel like a girlfriend would probably be a good step in that
No.
direction.
What do I do, Sandy?
It takes a lot of practice, JP.
Yeah.
Oh.
And determination and work. And we've decided that
So-
JP doesn't like putting the efforts.
Long,
grind
hard,
it
sweaty
out.
work.
You
Yeah.
have to grind it out.
Yes. You got to
I
really put
figured
in the
it
work.
out.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right.
I'm good. Thank you.
So for those that didn't catch on as easily as JP, got a little positivity for you. Whenever you feel like giving up with your struggle because you don't know where the end is, just keep going. You never know. It could be just ahead.
Dory.
Yeah.
Is that her?
I don't. Does that? Yeah. Right. Basically. Yeah.
keep swimming.
That's the point. See, she said it in like 3 words.
It's like a
So-
little kitten that's just hanging in there.
Yes,
Hang
exactly.
I like
in
it.
there. bro.
Whatever it is, hang in there. Just keep swimming. You're gonna get to that next save point if you don't give up.
Very positive.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm here for,
That was
guys.
super positive.
Unless
Yeah.
you run out of lives.
And that's when you do the cheat code.
Oh, you heard it here first from Clark's Positivity. If things aren't going your way, start cheating.
Cheat at life. Cheat on your wife.
Oh,
that's a different. No,
that was
we don't-
Sandy.
we do
That
not
was
con-
not Clark.
We do not condone that.
Oh my goodness.
Shame.
It's like having, in the movies where you've got the angel on one side and the devil on the other. That's literally, I guess, what Daphne's got going on. But I like to watch it. It really looks like that going on.
Right.
Nice. I'm
You guys are
You're the
just to
angel,
make sure
right?
I'm not the angel.
no.
Shit.
With that beard, I mean, you look like a representation of our
Say
Lord
it.
and Savior.
El
Like,
Diablo.
Okay.
No, you look like Jesus. Why would you not be the
Jesus
angel?
No.
Like that?
I've got my hair spiked up in the front like a horn thing going on.
Striking.
Why would I not be the devil? What a little no?
Well, y'all are mad about which ones you are?
Yeah.
What is
Can we
this?
draw lots again?
I want to be the mean one. I want to be the nice one. Be whatever.
Grass is
I feel
greener.
like we're sinking into our respective roles very nicely.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't know which one we are, then we're doing our jobs.
That was a great positivity bit,
Thanks,
Clarky
buddy.
Poo.
Yeah.
I'm going to perpetuate his name.
Nice.
Might change his email. to
Evidently.
that. Clarky Poo.
Clarky
At
Poo.
the whatever our show is.
Wildcardradioshow.com.
Put that in later.
Sandy Poo,
Yes, sir.
is it break time and then to come back with the news?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. Thank you, sir.
We'll be back.
Oh,
Damn, we're back.
Oh, wait.
We're not back.
Who's-
Sorry, just kidding.
Who is anyone sponsoring her bit?
it's not labeled that anyone's
Yeah,
sponsored.
It can.
I don't remember what we were doing.
So yeah, I mean, Ashley is still open for whatever with Southern Elegance cleaning. Yeah, that's his favorite word tonight. Like he's just like, yeah,
No, it's
There's
not.
a lot of bitches around.
yeah.
You can't help
No, that's
Sometimes
not
you gotta
true.
choke them
Oh, not unless they ask for it.
if they ask for it.
See, I'm learning. We're learning.
Yeah.
it. And that's,
Yeah.
We're learning from the master.
it actually becomes creepier every time.
Oh, I
think it
know.
would
I
be
like
I
it.
think it's because y'all are
First
using
it
it too
creeped me out,
much.
now I like it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you never know what this bitch is going to say.
No, you don't.
He's like,
Except
man,
if you.
sometimes you just got to kill somebody.
I don't talk about that.
No. Why do you think I bought
Fifth-
that orchard?
Fifth Amendment.
Anyway,
Let's see what God would say about it.
That-
Lord.
we'll delete
Yep.
that. I
Gotcha.
promise.
All right.
The part where
Jesus
you
said we
murder
can.
people.
Yeah, he said we can bury him in the back 40.
Daphne,
You wanna
dear,
rate that?
do you want to come in here, or do you want me or someone else to?
I would prefer to not be the first person in.
You're a big girl.
You don't want?
Come on.
Don't say that. That's patronizing.
She can do it herself. It's women's rights.
That's
God damn it.
genderizing.
Oh, now you're all about women's rights?
When has he never been about women's rights?
No, I'm not.
Women's have
Okay,
the,
all
women have
right
the right
then.
to
So
cook,
I'm not
they have the
coming
right to
in.
clean.
I would prefer. I would prefer not to.
You're the only
I will if
trained
I have
performer
to.
in the room.
Daphne's back making us a sandwich.
No.
No.
I make a really good sandwich if it'll get me out of having to come in first.
I'm out of drink. That's funny. Hey, you know what we haven't heard yet? We haven't heard any news.
Take us back into the segment.
We got any news?
Bring us out of the break and then take us into the news.
Okay. All right, Sandy, we're back. This is considered third segment, as the professionals say. I'm just letting you know because you don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You're right.
I got to take a 1 second in each show just to be a douche.
I like it.
Just the 1 second though.
So this is the part of the show where I usually say, well, thank you, Clark, for the positivity, but I feel like I am completely uninformed with what's going on in the world or even in this room. So is there anyone here who may have researched any video game related news articles?
Video game related news articles?
Oh, yeah. That would be great, actually.
Is that a
That's a
not so
definitely
much?
did not
Not so
understand the
much.
assignment.
Off topic, you guys.
Yeah.
What happens when we're off
Okay,
topic?
so did you want them to
helmet.
be current or did you want them to be related? Because you didn't get both.
Related.
Helmet.
Related.
Seriously?
Yeah, for sure.
I went with
Helmet.
current.
No, definitely related. Do you have related?
Sandy?
No, they're current.
Helmet.
They were like this week's
Helmet.
articles.
Helmet.
I'm not wearing the helmet,
Helmet.
guys. You said I would never have to do that again.
Well, we didn't
remember
expect you to
saying
screw up
that.
again.
I don't remember saying that at all.
He said that, but I mean, it's
Things change with the wind.
You can lie to women; they don't know any
there's a
better.
Pocahontas song.
Well, let's have the shitty news then. We'll go
I mean, I feel like we could take-
Oh,
goes
that's
it-
not very optimistic.
Can we not find some? I mean, I guess there wouldn't really be news with related to video games that would be
Why don't
anything
you
other than
just
current with it.
ask Daphne
In the
about what video
history
games
of
that she's
time,
played
there aren't 3 things that made the news
in the history of
I
time.
didn't-
for video games.
I'm sure in the history of time there is, but I was trying to stay current. This is all news from this week.
Well, let's have it then.
Wait a minute. Did you go to the library and use the thing with the rollers where you have to roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it? Like, it's right, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. That's really when you're doing research. You know that.
She's too
What is
young.
What is that
She's too
called?
young to know how to work one of those
Microfiche.
machines.
Microfilm.
Microfiche and film? Did you do that?
No.
Doesn't
No,
know what
then
that
you didn't.
is.
All right, not thorough. Okay, go ahead.
I don't even want to tell you guys anymore.
That was the best setup for a bit that you
Bit
could have asked
over.
for. If you don't,
That was a good setup.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Okay, the funniest video game news headlines ever.
Oh, he's trumping your. Is he
I'm
doing
helping
your,
her out.
He's doing your job for you. Why?
Somebody's getting all her shares in the company
We
stock.
could save money with all we pay everybody by getting rid of one of these people.
Sweet.
One of these things is not like the others.
I've thought about getting rid of all y'all.
No, don't do his phone news. I want to hear the news you've got. I'm
Let me
sure.
just glance through.
curious
Just
if
curious.
it's any
If
good.
yeah, I don't know. I just
It's
searched.
not even interesting news.
It literally says the title of it is the funniest video game news headlines ever,
Oh.
It's not even.
and it's crap.
See,
I googled.
listen, this is the good lady who thinks Disney sucks and has to hang out with Elon Musk to get it all, or everything off.
Whoa,
Wait, who's Elon Musk?
Oh my God.
that was good. I had to get with Elon Musk to get it off. Is that what you said? There was a combination of words there that I found
To
very.
be thrilled
Yes,
is what I meant.
I like it.
To be thrilled.
I like
not
both versions.
anything bad.
Really? Okay.
Elon Musk is
He's a creepy looking guy.
no, but he's monogamous. He's not gonna hang out with Daphne.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead, girl.
All right, bye. Okay, so in the informative news segment of the week, there was
We'll be
an
the judge of
article
that. Go ahead.
from metro.uk, And I have titled this the Hold My Beer and Watch This guy, but there was no beer involved. So there was this passenger from Scotland who was told he was on a flight back to like France or something, and he was told that his bag was overweight. So to avoid having to pay the overcharges, the guy literally unzipped his suitcase and started layering on like over 15 shirts in 83-degree weather just to keep from having to pay the charge.
It's like $100 sometimes. Like it gets really expensive, like quickly.
Yeah, and it was a lot. And he literally like looked over at his wife and was like, "Hey, watch this."
Right.
And like the staff is cracking up, everyone's having a good time until he gets to security, and then it takes him like an extra hour because security thinks he's trying to smuggle something.
Right. He got cavity searched.
But I thought it was an
Ew.
interesting way to handle that.
Yeah.
Not
Suck on that,
something
American
typically-
Airlines.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was a nice little creative solution to the problem.
Problem
No.
solving. I bet he
Couldn't
played
help but
video.
notice it didn't have anything to do with
Do
video
you know
I
games.
bet
how
he played
long
video games as a
everyone had to
kid.
wait on him to put all his crap on, and they were like, "Oh, you're going to be cute."
Yeah, you know who
douche."
was not laughing was everybody behind this.
In the
That's
TSA
exactly.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know he wasn't there like 4 hours early and there was nobody behind
It's
him?
your news story.
There's always
tell
somebody.
us.
behind you.
Yeah.
It's an airport.
Yeah.
That's
If
not
it,
necessarily true.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Well-
been to the airport before where, like, if you get there, like, way early.
like the Albany airport, you mean?
No,
She's
like the
arguing
Atlanta
about when the airport is busy.
That was just
yeah.
unbelievable.
It's the busiest airport in the world.
Literally.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Not at
What's
4 o'clock
next?
in the morning.
Yep.
Why are you there?
Yeah.
Leave it
No.
up.
You're,
I swear, there was nobody else in
You're,
line.
you're running them things? Huh?
Running them?
You running them things?
What thing?
Oh, yeah.
International
you know what I'm
running
talking
them things?
about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Get it.
If there's
News-
one person
Okay.
who knows about airports, it's going to be Daphne.
Oh, yeah.
so I-
She's been,
Right.
you've been everywhere. News story 2.
All right. Next story is from Sky News.
Oh, Skynet again.
Yeah. Terminator News.
They've got
We
the
don't trust it.
weirdest news. That's what you say you want. So I'm looking up the weird news.
SkyMallMagazine.net.
All right. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this lady already or not. But
Yep.
she's made like national headlines or whatever. There was this lady who's going around licking like the top of ice cream and like set it back.
Yes. In the store. Like
Yes.
she's going around in the stores and licking ice cream and putting it back.
Yes.
That's fine.
So I watched the video and it was it looked like she maybe
Erotic.
was like a teenager or like a young woman. It clearly looked like some sort of dare or shenanigans, and I don't think that she was being like blatantly
Malicious?
Right, she wasn't being malicious.
But it was
So,
being delicious.
It was gross. It was gross as could be.
Ice cream.
But they were in the article. They were saying that once they find her, that girl could be charged with like 20 years of prison time because it's a felony.
That is an expensive lick of ice cream.
Right?
there.
Like I feel like that's a little excessive.
Hold on. Do we need to pause and see how many jokes we can write about this? Or no? Does y'all not feel y'all feel creative?
Oh, man.
I mean, I already
They-
did my malicious
This would
delicious.
be
I
the
feel like we
part-
should have got the heads up on this.
No,
and we could have come prepared.
This is the part on SNL where there'll be like a weekend update. They'll like pause and go joke battle, and then they'll, they'll come out with joke for joke about like strippers
Look who the
raising
next
money.
Jimmy Fallon is over here.
What I was going to ask
Damn
you
SNL
guys
News.
was like what kind of shenanigans you guys got into, and if you ever had like a 20-year felony possibly
I tell you,
sentenced
you
for
are asking
licking
us
ice
to.
cream.
You're encouraging us to implicate ourselves in Fifth
Not
Amendment.
shenanigans that are gonna like, but that's my
20
point.
years in
like,
prison shenanigans.
hey, Farber, what's that shitty restaurant with all the crap up on the walls?
Shenanigans.
Oh.
Hey, Sandy, have you ever?
Say it one more time, I'll pistol whip you. What?
We'll be right.
Say.
Only if they ask for it.
That's right.
Okay.
She missed that. She doesn't get it.
That was very good. Thank you for the
I mean, she didn't ask us.
whatever
for
the second one
Are we
was.
The
done?
current, yes.
Do you have one more?
Are we?
I do have one
Yeah,
more.
because I
but
didn't think we
won't-
were done. Like,
I don't know what you guys said, but it's fine.
do you want us to implicate ourselves in
Yeah, I do.
things that
I'm
we would?
curious.
I guess there's a
Everybody's-
statute of limitations. Anything we did as a kid, theoretically, at this point, we're not, unless it's murder. Or,
And
know,
if
we're not.
you're really that worried about it, say you know somebody.
I know a friend of mine. I'm asking for a friend, but what would happen if
So
you found this person out in the
Sandy,
woods?
Have
and
you ever licked anything illegal?
does it have to be something going in an orifice, or can it be something coming out?
Whoa! I'm talking about ice cream in the Publix.
I just meant shenanigans of any kind.
No.
Not ice cream shenanigans
It doesn't have to
specifically.
be ice cream shenanigans.
Well, when they make ice cream, they freeze it upside down.
That's
so when you
right.
open it, it should be
Look
stuck to the
full.
top.
Yep.
If it's not stuck to the top,
Yeah,
It
but it's that
thawed
one.
out.
No,
Don't
but
be
it's
an
that
idiot.
one lick thing though. Like that
That's
one,
it.
you're not going to see that lick. Nobody. If you're middle of the night, you're ready for some ice cream. You're going to open that bad boy up and you're just going to start scooping. You are not going to look to say, does that look like
if
it's
the
been kinda
girl was
licked?"
cute, then I would not care.
That is exactly right. This is now not game related
Obviously.
and isn't grocery store related.
No.
But that's a phenomenon I've always been intrigued with. When you're at a party, let's say, and I'm talking more like college era, but if you're in a singlesy party and there's a cute girl, you are more likely to like taste her drink or whatever, or drink after her
doesn't
than
seem
if
as-
she's an ugly girl.
It doesn't seem as nasty when you're sharing that straw if she's real
And
cute.
that is really completely illogical.
I mean,
but it's
yeah,
true.
absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's okay. If you want to get scientific, it probably goes back to the whole wanting to share bodily fluids with her anyway. So what's a little spit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make out with you and kiss you all over and whatever.
So
Anyway,
really-
a little bit of spit on your straw is not going to hurt my feelings.
It's all relative then. Just
No, just don't-
drink sharing germs. It's all relative.
All right, so speaking of sharing germs, you guys just brought me into my next news segment.
I love
Segue on the
That
one more
wasn't
time.
staged at all.
That's
This is so.
That's how we
That's
do
the
it.
magic.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
is
professionalism right there.
Okay, so this is an article from
It
UPI.com.
happens all the time though.
And there was this restaurant in Little Rock, Arkansas, and they had a customer who took a picture of their menu, and the picture went viral. So the menu had a section that was called "My Girlfriend is Not Hungry." And what it does is it allows you to add like extra fries or wings or cheese sticks or whatever to your own meal so
Right.
that your girlfriend who's not hungry can eat off of your plate or whatever. So Twitter like
Whoa!
That's a new
What?
app for you guys. Titter.
What website are you talking about?
Twitter.
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter blew up, and the comments ranged from everything from like appreciation to the humor to complaints of sexism. And so I was just curious,
please
like,
don't
what
censor.
you guys thought about it, because I thought it was kind of cute and really funny.
Well, I mean,
And-
it's a stereotype for a reason. I mean,
Well,
they people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acknowledging that the women aren't smart enough to determine whether or not they're hungry
No.
at that time of placing the
No.
order. So you bank on
That's not it.
It's
They're
not a matter of being
dumbass being-
smart enough.
That's not it. Dude, I can't even count the number of times I've been somewhere and ordered food, and the girl I'm with doesn't want to order anything, but she damn sure is going to eat half of whatever I have on my plate.
I don't see how that's. How does that go against what I was
No,
saying?
I'll tell you what it is. It's not usually a restaurant. It's more so like at a wedding or something, or some sort of
Like a buffet. He's going to go to the buffet.
situation.
I'm going to make a salad, baby. You want anything?
There's
No, I'm good.
so
Let me eat your
many
pickles
times,
and your
like,
cucumbers and your.
a portion of my plate should go into somebody else because they don't want to have it on their plate.
All right, now do you, in that knowledge, go ahead and stack a little extra on there? Because that's what she's
Yeah,
talking about.
and
Is
that-
go ahead and get a little few extra fries. Throw it. I
I
know my girl
love
likes pickles. Throw
that
in some extra
concept.
olives,
Being
pickles,
a
whatever.
champion of women's rights, do you feel like this is sexist?
No. The only thing sexist here is that, like, gay couples could say, "Well, we don't have girlfriends," which is I'm not.
You're not weighing
Well,
in on
and
that.
the
I
restaurant
don't care
made
about
a
that.
comment about that it was open to anybody who eats
Yeah,
with
I-
somebody who
Girlfriend.
That whole like wording
plate
stuff
stealer.
really pisses me off. Like, just calm down.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like
I think
the
we're all too
concept.
sensitive about it these days.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I think so too. But it also goes right back to the where do you want to eat? Like,
Yeah, it sure does.
oh my gosh, like
Love that old chestnut.
it's one of those, like, hey, what do you want? I don't know. I'm not really hungry. You just go ahead and order. Or it's like, what do you want to eat? I don't care. You
That's a chess
decide.
match.
And then you say, okay, I'd like Pizza Hut. No, I don't really want Pizza Hut. Cracker Barrel. No, I don't really like Cracker Barrel.
See, so somebody just
Taco
needs
Bell.
to open a restaurant
And then-
called I don't know.
Oh, there are several. There's like a
are
no-name
there
bar.
really?
There's restaurants called I don't care. I don't, doesn't matter. Yeah, because they're like, all right, well, I guess we'll go there tonight. Usually in the bigger cities, we don't have those things here, but yeah. But yeah, so I mean, have you guys ever experienced that where the significant other, if we're going to be completely PC, says, I don't really care where we eat, and then you go through 10 different items.
The
finally
spouse
decide.
takes it so far, but then the children take it to the next level.
No, they don't count.
You know, of like, do you need to go? Do you
That's
need
when
to go
you
to the
just stop
bathroom?
giving them an
No.
option.
They get quarter votes. They
Are
don't
you
really-
hungry? No.
No.
You sure you don't need to piss before we go on this car
Ew.
ride? No, I don't need to
Yeah, no,
piss.
that's-
2
5 minutes
seconds in,
later.
I have to pee.
Yeah, no, that's not an option for me. It's like, all right, hey, look, we're about to get on the ride.
So I
Get
feel
in there.
like
Sit there until you go. We'll wait.
I can't rail on a woman when. my
Well-
kids do
Oh,
the same thing.
gross.
So really, I think it's buying time. I think it's also maybe they're just don't really know. I mean, have you ever? It's a Pavlovian response, I think, for most people. Like you go into a restaurant, you're not really hungry, and all of a sudden you smell the food, and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. I think it's a bit of a delayed reaction on that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
as a man, I couldn't. If I had already said that I wasn't hungry, I would.
Your
have to
pride.
refuse to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
To save my pride.
I
You're
would
right.
starve. That's
You're
why you're so
absolutely
skinny.
right.
You know, as a man, I am born knowing the answer to all
You
questions.
say you're not eating,
Right.
and then the
Innately.
appetizers come down, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
You're like, God damn, that looks good.
Yeah, and you're like, nope. I said, oh, I'm gonna. No, I can't.
Yeah, I've already said that I wasn't going to eat. That's why men know.
Because
To
then
keep,
you're a liar
men know to keep their mouth shut.
and a freeloader.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Do you need to take that? Who is that? You're your accountant or your
Buy, sell. It's a stockbroker.
Just telling you how long you're running there. Just all my
your publicist?
gear that I have here in the sound booth
Mm-hmm.
that are helping me keep track of this crazy show that you've got going on.
Feel free to mute that towards the end of the show now. Question.
I single-handedly derailed the segment.
No question.
So sorry.
Did she do her sponsor?
No.
No.
We
You
don't.
can just throw it in there.
Do we know what it is?
Like I said, Ashley said she'd sponsor whatever we wanted her to. She's enamored with it all. She's just happy for it.
Not all of it.
No, that's
with everything
that's
but JP.
Amanda.
Whatever.
Ashley-
Same person. I don't know.
He's going to assume that all women now.
Right.
He's going to take.
Oh.
He's going to take this way.
He's going to
far.
internalize it, and it's
Well,
going to tear
he
him
will.
down. He's going to
For
have a stomach
years-
ulcer.
Oh,
Years from now, he will still
It's like-
remember this,
Yes.
much like a female
Yeah.
would.
Oh, now we're back to sexist.
Take it and internalize. Internalize it and then take it out on the people that you love, JP. That's the way to do it.
Who's that? Fred and Ted.
Oh man,
Who doesn't love Freddie and Teddy? Little
Not
nosy
when-
cat and this. Yeah.
chewing
Um,
on everything.
you know what?
Sons of bitches.
I feel like we need her video game experience, and then we'll be out. But we need that.
You got listeners right now, literally waiting on the edge of their seats
No,
to
I'm
hear
just
what kind of
trying to-
video games that you.
We don't have enough. We need a little bit more.
Let's do it.
Daff,
Yeah.
starting from when you came out of the glorious place you did.
Talk about what stupid video games you.
Why? Tell us your first video gaming experiences.
I mean, my first video gaming experience was watching my cousins play the Nintendo 64 and playing on the Super Mario 64. So I would watch them go through all the different levels and stuff, and I would be like, all right, can I have a turn? And they'd be like, no, you can't have a turn.
Oh.
So then, like, I would
That's
sit there and
heartbreaking.
watch them and try and figure it out. So finally, for my birthday, I got one of my own, and I could not freaking figure it out. It was so hard. And it was one of those things that, like, I would call them. I'd be like, hey, how did you do this? Or, hey, how did
how'd
you do
turn
that?
it on?
No, well, like the different
Oh,
levels
first.
and get the extra lives and do all the cool stuff that
The
is
triple jumps in the
beyond
Mario
just-
game were the tricky one to learn.
The wall jumps
wall
were really
jumps,
hard.
You do a Z and then you hit the wall. It's a
Yeah,
backflip
that one
first.
was really hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Love that game.
And so I played that one pretty regularly. And then I never had a PlayStation or any of that. I knew people that did. I played with them and stuff. I got a Wii when those came out, and that was pretty cool. We
Yeah.
would stay up for like days doing that kind of stuff. We
So
would
what's the
play-
longest you've ever played? You asked us earlier. I don't think you chimed in on that.
She
2
spent
days?
24 hours.
48
making her
hours is what
character.
you're saying.
48 hours.
48 hours, no sleep, just video games
We
with
got
the
like
occasional
3
cat
hours
naps.
of sleep.
Yeah, a couple cat naps in
Yeah.
there.
So it was me and my best friend in high school. We were playing the Mario on Wii, and I spent the weekend with her, and we stayed up all day Saturday, all night Saturday night. Her mom woke up at like 4:00 in the morning because she couldn't sleep or whatever, and took us to go get donuts because
Oh.
we were still up.
That's the cool mom.
It was like one of the best weekends ever, and we just stayed up and we beat the game I remember it was Sunday morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We woke up her entire household because we were screaming so loud because thought we were going to die. And it was just really intense. I still panic about it.
Is it a big giant Koopa? I haven't played the Wii. I stopped playing
It was
Mario
the biggest
64.
freaking Bowser I've ever
Bowser,
seen in my
that's what it
life.
was, Bowser.
No, look, so you think you win and you beat him and you save Peach and then Peach falls and then this big ass Bowser comes out and
God
he like
damn it, Peach.
Princess
not
is
even
in
the-
another castle.
Falls.
it was
Your princess
it was
is in our castle
intense.
now.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Nice.
So yeah,
It was a
that
lie. Dang you, Nintendo, with your lies.
You should put that on your resume.
It shows determination. I mean, you're talking 48
commitment.
hours. That's blows
It's a
your 4
project.
hours out of the water. Yeah.
They had to.
She gets the
She had to. Figure out all the pooping and the eating and everything,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah. That's
That's a
sleeping.
lot.
it's a lot of diapers and IVs and stuff probably.
Yeah.
She's a very multi-thing.
Multitasker.
Yes.
Once,
Octopus
Yeah, except
approach.
she didn't say multitasker last time. Show 3.
I'm a multi-doer.
She's like, I'm a very
12 things at
doing
once.
lots of things at once type of person.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a word for
Well, there's a
talking and
word.
thinking are just not usually one of those
Yeah,
two of those
exactly.
things at the same time.
Verbal skills does
Yeah.
not come into.
I have them, just not under
That's
pressure.
why we picked her for a radio.
That's Daphne.
I feel like she needs a theme song now.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
Yeah, I think
I-
we need to do a theme song.
Thank you,
You're
Clark.
welcome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
Gonna
make
come
But
back
that's
to bite.
I'm not
Daphne
going
is
to be
the
thanking
that's the
anybody when you
tagline.
hear it. Yeah.
That's tagline. Play with anyone for a grand. That's Daphne.
No, that's
Needs a
not
new
very
set of
nice.
tires. That's
Splat.
Daphne. I'm just trying to do stuff from the show. That's
You're
all I got.
mean, man. You're so mean.
Only people ask me to be.
Listen,
That was good.
you only went to 64. What else? What happened after that?
She gave up after
I
that.
played the Wii.
That was
That's
on the
it?
Wii. Yeah, she said the Koopa thing, the Bowser thing was on the Wii.
Did you play any motion related stuff that was good?
On the Wii,
Dance.
You know what?
dance.
I played.
I did play Just Dance.
There you go.
Yeah, I played that one a lot.
You just shake
lot.
it
Yeah.
around.
No, you have to. Oh, you
You-
can just
you
shake
just
it around,
shake
but
it
that's
around?
cheating. You have to like dance.
Oh, I never played any of those. I did.
Well,
I did play
I don't
Guitar
think it's-
Hero like it was going out of style.
I don't
Shaking
think
it
dance dance is for
around.
dudes.
That's still something, okay?
Shaking what?
No, that doesn't
just
get you
shake it
anywhere.
around
You
and
gotta.
still-
Just shaking it.
You can,
Like a
yeah,
Polaroid picture.
either one is fine.
Taylor Swift's got a sweet game on Wii.
Whoa, that's being gross.
Is it
I mean,
Does she really?
it's really
have a
there.
game?
Oh,
She has
yeah,
a
for
game?
sure. She's
I'll
got
play-
everything.
I'll look that.
karaoke type of
Anything
game?
Taylor Swift is.
Tay
Is
Tay,
it VR?
little Swifty.
I don't want to get into that.
Oh, I do.
talk about
Oh,
that for-
beep it. Soccer mom?
Deep fakes.
Hmm.
Mm,
Question though, I had a Wii, still do, and one of my
see it
favorite
over
games to play was like a Call of Duty World War II, World War One. I can't remember.
Yeah.
my guess
And
is Daphne did not play that
You
one.
I
could
did play that.
shoot it for
Well, I don't
real
know.
Right.
because it was a Wii.
Yeah, it had the trigger.
I played that hard for a while.
I don't know
My-
which one I played on the Wii. I don't. There were like a bajillion of them, but my grandpa and I would play Call of Duty on the Wii.
Oh,
Nice.
dang.
Yeah, it was fun. We would just,
Grandpa's
and it
going
was
into
like you said, like you
flashbacks.
could aim it and
Yes.
stuff. It was cool.
Grandpa's PTSD kicks in a
No,
little bit.
So-
Grandpa.
Choke slams you.
But the motion
Only if you
sensitive.
ask for it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah. Old school. That's what Grandpa is.
Hey, you gotta you like he did not like he's like looking down like God damn it, but you brought this on yourself. So
No,
I just have to know.
let's go with it. So, but like you were talking about the Duck Hunt, that was your first original first-person shooter TV quote unquote sensitive controller
I
and all
still
that.
don't know
like,
how did that work, man. I don't.
I'm not really
understand.
sure. Like I don't know
I
the,
don't-
the science of it.
When you click the trigger, the whole screen turns black except for like one pinpoint
Pixel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it,
yeah.
the receiver in the gun picks that
It
up.
picks it up.
If you're pointing it in the right place, then
Okay.
it'll see that, and if not, then it
Dude,
doesn't.
I
Yeah,
can't.
That's really cool.
that's Sandy.
I would have
Nice.
never thought of that.
I mean, I read it.
Yeah, yeah.
I did
But
not
it was-
figure it out myself. when I
That was my
6 years
that was
old.
my jam back in the day. Like Mario was great, whatever. But like if a friend of mine had Duck Hunt, I would spend hours just sitting there.
Click, click,
First
click,
person
click,
shooter,
click, click,
just
click.
first person shooter.
I
That
can
was
still
that was
hear the
like,
clang of that
Oh, yeah.
trigger
Dog.
when you.
Oh, yeah.
What about the dog? Right.
that
Somebody
son of a
said-
gun. Yeah, Did you shoot the dog?
Bastard.
Heck yeah.
Guys,
I didn't shoot
my
the dog. I would shoot the
dad-
dogs.
All right, look. So my dad, so he had showed me duck hunt, and like I'm a very sensitive person, and like I don't like to kill the bugs and the animals and stuff like that.
Right.
So my dad shows me duck hunt, and I'm already struggling to like kill the ducks, and then he tells me to shoot the dog, and
Right.
I was like in
Oh, dealer.
tears.
Well, if you didn't want to shoot the dog, then I feel like there's something wrong with you because that level of frustration
Everyone
send me
shoots
to
the
the
dog.
max.
When he laughs.
Yeah, why are you laughing
you
at
gotta
me?
shoot
He's
him.
teasing
He's
you.
the worst.
Yeah.
Even
And he comes
I thought
back.
he was funny.
my very young self, it was traumatizing. Not only did I lose, but then now I got this fucking dog.
Whoa.
Laughing at me.
More
Yeah.
work for Sandy.
Right.
I'm getting good at it at this point.
Yeah, I think I threw in a couple cuss words when I was talking about Bowser.
Just a
Sorry.
little
You did. You
Just-
were
I
excited.
I got
Just season it for flavor.
And that's the beauty of video games, because if it's like that was her moment. She's like, I got you, Bowser. That's
Yeah.
right. And then Peach
then we
jumped off the.
didn't.
Didn't have any animosity towards the dog at all. But
No,
the
but
turtle.
that turtle,
the turtle.
monster dragon dude.
So she likes animals, but
Gotta-
only if
gotta go.
they're warm-blooded, I guess.
If they're furry, it's furries. You gotta be furry.
Ew.
Whoa.
I don't mean like people who dress up in costume for sexual pleasures. I mean like furry animals.
Hey, look, those could be some of our listeners. We can't alienate.
I
anybody
don't.
here,
No
okay?
judgment at all. I mean,
Right.
cosplay is cool. That's
I
That's
wouldn't
a
go
thing.
that far, but
You mean
Yeah.
cosplay?
Costume play, cosplay,
Cosplay?
Coldplay. What are you trying to say? Like I feel like there's a word that like cosplay.
spa. I feel like there's the rest of the word that you're just leaving out
What's your
there.
spaghetti policy?
I feel like you're trying to say a word, you're just not getting all the way through it.
Daphne, thank you for your trip down Wee Lane and 64 Avenue and everywhere else that you took us. Is there anything anybody else wants to say before we dip out? With number
Thanks
5?
for listening.
Show at thewildcardradioshow.com and thewildcardradioshow.com for a website that's still under construction.
Yep. But we're Facebook ready.
So I will say for the amazing Clark, and
Thanks.
the very beautiful Daphne, and very beautiful Sandy.
Y'all are just a pretty.
Like your rehashed material.
They're
on
twins.
Your seconds. Your sloppy seconds.
They're twins, hot twins.
Twinsies.
We'll see you next week.